welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be doing another yoga video for you guys today. I really enjoyed the first one. I just haven't had time, unfortunately, to make more videos, but here I am. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling energetic, and I just really want a good stretch. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first pose I am going to do is I'm just going to put my feet together and do a very simple butterfly. And I'm just gonna kind of flap my legs here just to open up my hips a bit. And then you can press down as far as you can go, and to stretch out your shoulders, you just kind of put pressure and twist. I love this stretch. I don't know why it feels so good for me. And then the other arm. All right, and you can hold your butterfly. You're gonna wanna stretch out your hips a little bit so you can do nice little flaps instead of little pulses. And you wanna make sure you're like sitting straight up. You wanna make sure that your back is not bent over like that. You wanna be nice and straight. And then lean down as far as you can. And you still wanna try to keep your back like pretty straight as possible. And you should feel it a lot in your hip area. All right, we are going to go ahead and start the next pose. All right, next we are going to go into cow pose. And I want you to fully relax your neck. Take some deep breaths. And just feel like the stress leaving your body. And we're gonna go from cow pose to cat pose. So you just bend your back, really get that nice arch if you can. And then we're going to have our back go the opposite way and contract. So in this position, you want your back nice and round. And then we're gonna go back into cat pose again. And the head comes up. And you want to hold like each position for about 10 seconds. Back into cat pose. Feel yourself relax here. This should feel really good. And one more time back into cow pose. And I'm just going to gently rock on my knees and my hands to get my wrists warmed up. And if you're gonna do like something with weights or something where you're using your wrists, you can also rotate them. Now I'm just gonna quickly go into child's pose, back up. Each time I do this, I'm gonna flip my wrists just to get a nice stretch. And then I'm gonna turn them in. And one more time, and my hands are just in the normal position. From here, I'm going to go into seal and really feel it in the back. And I'm going to release my head and just really feel that arch. And you want to keep your hips like to the ground. You don't want to be like that. You want to make sure your hips are solid on the mat. And after a few seconds, we're gonna go back into child's pose. And you can relax here for just a moment and get ready for the next pose. But feel free to take a moment because this feels really good. I think child's pose is my favorite pose. Really stretch out your arms so you can feel it right here. All right, and we are going to move into the next pose. All right, for the next pose, we are going to work on our balance because balance is very important. So I'm going to hold my feet and just gently put them in front of me. If you need a little bend in your knees, that's okay. If you prefer to keep them like straight, that's okay too. My hamstrings are feeling like a little bit tight today, so I'm not gonna go for a full straight leg right now. It's really important that you listen to your body when you're doing yoga. All right, so I'm just gonna hold here for a bit, and you want to feel your abdominal muscles like working too, because they are holding you up. And then slowly bring it to like a straddle and back and back to a straddle. And it doesn't have to be like as far as you can go either. Like this is just very relaxed today. If you want to push yourself and go as far as you can go, then you can, but I am just being very relaxed right now. And together, we're gonna do this one more time. Keep using those abdominals to hold yourself up. And try to straighten your legs as much as possible. It doesn't have to be all the way out, but as long as they're straight. Slowly bring them back together. Hold that balance. And then slowly bring your feet back down. And hold it here. If you want a little bit of challenge, you can put your arms straight in front of you and pump up and down. That should really help your abdominals contract. Okay. And you can put your feet down, and we are going to move into the next pose. All right, so this next pose is going to, again, stretch out the hips. You want your feet to be pretty like straight over your knee, and just hold it. You should really feel it in your hips, and you can slowly just pulse up and down. This is contracting your thigh muscles like underneath. Should burn just a little bit, but in a good way. You can put your hands down if it helps you with your balance. Ooh, this burns. Now what you want is you want to extend one leg out, but you want to keep one foot like on the floor on the mat, and you should feel yourself push down on the floor. You want to keep your heel down, but stay up. I just fell out. There we go. There we go. You really just want to keep this knee straight, the one that's extended out, and you want to keep your toe pointed. You should feel it like right in your hamstring, because that's exactly what we're stretching right now. Okay, and release. Now we're gonna go on the other side, and I'll do it front facing this way, that way you can see. So again, I'm gonna have one foot planted on the ground. That's gonna be my right, I just did my left. And you're gonna extend one foot out. And you're gonna hold it. If you're trying to get splits, this will help with the middle split. Just make sure you keep your, I need to adjust my foot here. Go. Okay. You just want to make sure that you're resting over your knee. And hold that for a couple seconds. It probably looks like I'm sitting down, but I'm not sitting down. I am pushing my weight forward. Okay. All right, and we're gonna release, but this time, instead of releasing, we're gonna bring this foot towards us into kind of like a little squatting or frog pose. And then we're just gonna shift our weight back and forth, kind of shake out that stretch we just did. All right, and next pose. Right. Last position is we're just going to do a heel sit and just relax. You can put your arms behind you if you want. You can slightly elevate your hips too, just to get even more of a stretch. Right now I'm feeling it more like on the tops of my legs here. And then if you press up, you can really feel it. But that is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope I can make another video for you guys soon. Let me know below what you think of the yoga videos, if you think I should do more, if you think I should do less, and yeah, see you guys soon.